Hey everybody, how's it going? I wanted to get on a video really quickly to just talk about something that's been on my mind. Recently, I was reflecting on something. For the longest time, I was just struggling to come up with the title for a book that I'm writing. And I ended up going with Unlocking a few months ago. And at that moment, it felt like it was a good idea because the idea and the vision that I had in my mind, fit together. However, it wasn't until I began writing several chapters that I began to notice a better pattern in my writing that was more descriptive and more aligned with exactly the kind of book that I wanted to write. So my vision and the execution were starting to become aligned, and I realized that the title shouldn't be Unlocking, but it actually should be another title, and I've been working on this recently. But that's what I want to talk about in today's video. I want to talk about how taking action brings clarity. Making decisions forces outcomes from a cloud of possibilities. And before we make decisions, we run simulations in our head and project our choices into the future so that we can pick the choice or the decision with the best result or the one that feels the best to us. But sometimes, we can hesitate because there's always a chance that things just don't turn out like we think they will. And as a result, we may fear taking action. But really, guys, what's the point of living in possibility? There's no clarity in that. It will always be what if, or maybe, or someday. As another example, one of the best ways to figure out who you are and what you like is to experiment. Just try different things and gauge your own personal feedback. This self-experimentation process is actually the same one that leads people to live meaningful lives because it provides clarity on exactly how and in what that person should invest their time into. And those that don't take action because they're afraid to fail, they may never fail, and that gives them a sense of comfort, but they'll also will never be able to say that they're able or that they're capable or they're good at something. It isn't until you take action and get results that you can claim that. So really what my point is that turning thought and internal feelings into concrete outcomes is exactly how you create clarity in your life. By turning possibility and uncertainty into action, the universe provides feedback in the form of an outcome, and this outcome is absolute, it's written in stone, and irreversible. You can't undo an outcome, at least for the most part, that is already in the past. Once you've done something in the past, it's in the past, and that's it. It exists forever. From a psychological perspective, though, when things are feeling uncertain, it's important to ground yourself in reality. For people that feel like they can't think because of anxiety or stress, it's important to focus on your external surroundings, on things that create a sense of calm. This technique is actually called grounding and is used to clear the mind. While this technique is not based on taking action, it still emphasizes the point that clarity comes from focusing on concrete events, stimuli, or outcomes. So what do you guys think about this concept? Do you agree or disagree with me? Let's chat about it. I'm looking forward to reading what you guys have to say about this. You can DM me, you can post in the comments. Let's chat. And with this, I'm signing off, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you next time. Peace.